God. Anyway, next question. I don't know what.
Go ahead.
So there's going to be no single. Do you not think it would be a good idea to put a single out and to push it and do a bit of press?
Theoretically, yes, but the fact is that I think everybody knows that it's the band pushing it and the band putting the single out.
Do you think so? I think everybody in the industry would probably know, but the general public,
Yeah, I just don't believe in that lie. I don't believe that. I think the industry like to believe that people don't know what the industry are doing, and I just don't think that's a fact anymore. I think more and more the industry's being exposed to ordinary people, and they're jaded of bands, independent bands. Come to our gig and here's our single, and I'd much rather talk to someone and then tell them I'm in a band, and if they like me, come and see the band live. Forget about the record. The record comes last. The live show should sell the album, not the other way around.
Yeah, but there is also a case for the aspirational thing. People want the show busy aspect. They want when they look at a guy on stage or a band on stage, they want to be part of that dream. And if you strip away everything and bring it down to reality now, the way you want it, it loses a wee bit of magic dust, don't you think?
For a certain kind of person, but it just doesn't suit me. I just couldn't do that. I wouldn't pull it off. It's not even an ethical thing. It would just I would look so bad doing it that no one would be interested.
Okay. So Reader's Wives are going to tour a straight line.
Wouldn't I be crap if I was like wearing makeup and being Bowie? I couldn't pull that off. Maybe. Not more drugs, maybe first.
Watch this space. There isn't a space to begin with.
I'll give it some thought.
I'm not actually suggesting you dress up as David Bowie.
Here comes the ego.
But the problem is, I mean, as you know, it's a business, and it's a business that's people don't really know what the hell's going on. There's people being let go left, right, and centre. There's no money anywhere, so you do have to be the master of your own destiny and push it. And if you're going to do so, I completely agree that you have to do it coming from a good place rather than one that has any form of pretense in it. But do you not think maybe at times you are too honest?
No, I don't. Personally, I don't think there's such a thing as being too honest.
Doug, what bands have you in before? And
I was in a band called Moneypenny a few years ago, and I'd actually spent a lot of time touring Ireland. We talked about earlier on. It was a different industry then. I mean, we went down the route of signing and releasing a couple of albums and singles, etc. But that's before the whole digital thing kicked off, and really is a weird scenario now whereby people seem to be kind of giving away the album to get sell the t-shirt.
Yeah,
gig,
of course.
But I mean, that's one of the things that attracts me to Niall's stuff, is that the live show is really the key to this, and as such, it's just exciting to get out there and play. And I would agree with Niall in terms of, I think people are a bit jaded with things, and you get out miserable news, globally, whatever. Get out and see a good show, and just forget things for a while. It's as simple as that, really. For me.
Are you attracted by the same ethos of the
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. What am I? I'm dating Thomas over here.
So are you attracted by the actual, the honesty of what Niall's trying to do?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's kind of what it's all about. I mean, first of all, I got to, as I said, I kind of got to on a personal level. I mean, I met Doug. I mean, I knew of Moneypenny. I was playing a band called Get Up Boys, and I saw a few times, and I never played with him. Yeah, basically it started off just I really loved Niall's music and respected what he was doing, and the honesty doesn't just come through in what he's talking about industry-wise. I mean, you've actually listened to the lyrics of the songs, and it's him and his opinion. There's no facade, there's no posturing, nothing. So, and also then just getting in the room with himself and the two other guys was very special. So yeah, it was supposed to be.
One thing I noticed about your lyrics is that a lot of people write lyrics, to try and, they write good lyrics, but it just
doesn't seem anybody writes lyrics anymore.
No, they do, and there are good lyricists around, but a lot of them tend to write lyrics that make them look cool, or where yours is very much no bullshit. Here's how it is. Why did you get to that? Are you totally exasperated now? Because you strike me in the lyrics that they have teeth. They're funny, but they do have teeth. And I mean, do you think that the whole Irish music industry needs a huge shake-up, or do you know what the answer is? It's very well to say, this is not right, this is not right, this is not right. But, there has to be some sort of proactive plan, or you know.
Well, thinking about that used to really bother me. It used to make me very impatient and very angry, and then, you know, like anything that makes you very impatient and very angry, you end up having to laugh or you'll go mad. And that's where the lyrics come in. That's where they're at once hopefully funny and angry, or angry first and then funny, or, you know, whatever combination of those works. But usually it's me dealing with those things in a way that doesn't involve emailing you at length or ranting at someone in a bar.
I do enjoy your emails. They make my day. But could you since you recorded the song earlier, Sexually Attracted to Myself, could you explain to me what that's about? Because I still haven't got my head around it.
Well, it was about a person in particular, but I suppose over time it's actually about me, you know, and it's about exactly what we were talking about a certain pretension on stage. So I kind of take the position on stage, and sometimes to a fault in life, as saying, look, here I am an everyman, and here's what everyman are capable of in a dark way. And people are very capable of being up their own arse, you know. But I'm willing to get up and say it so that people can laugh at that idea. I'm willing to be a clown so that people can be entertained. And
it's also done in a quite diverse style, because there's quite different styles of music on the record. You even go veering into what some people would balk at, and the sort of semi-reggae.
Yeah.
And Doug, were you attracted by the different beats?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's I mean, you know, traditionally there seemed to be an idea in the past, or, you know, particularly in the record label days, of packaging an album so you have this cohesive sound running through. And I think for Rita's Wives, it's obviously the vocals, you know, the lyrics. Whereas, you know, I think it's so much more refreshing just to be able to have every style you can imagine on there. You know, once it's got a common thread which ties it together, which I think is Niall, as I said. So I mean, yeah, it's great. Yeah, particularly from a drum perspective, it's interesting.
And it also makes for a goodie, because I've seen you live a few times now, and it's very often, you know, when you go to see a gig, if lots of the tunes are the same, people end up in the smoking area for half the gig. But at least with yours, it's a show, and it has this like start, middle, and end, and you know.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to go. Personally, I wanted to go musically everywhere, and the album that was made, the self-titled one that came out this year, was you know, there's a lot of different styles on it, but it's a credit to these guys, because these guys can play any style, and now it's exciting because musically we're capable of going anywhere as a band, whereas before I had to get different people to play on different songs to pull that off. But now we've got 4 people who musically can do that, and are up for it, so it's pretty cool.
And this is the last thing I'll ask you about your lyrics. There's also a song called Cabin Cola, which is the sort of reggae version. What is Cabin Cola? Is that a euphemism for something, or are you talking about Cabin Cola itself?
No, that's actually, I just hadn't heard of it, so when I heard of it, I got quite excited about the idea that Cavan had its own cola, and then got really, like, anybody who hears about it gets really disappointed to hear that it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but apparently it was popular. I actually
really popular.
Googled it after hearing your song, and read about the history of Cabin Cola.
There was a campaign this year to try and bring it back, I heard.
Yeah. Didn't work out.
To no avail. The Whisper came back, but not Cabin Cola. It's a shame.
Have you ever tasted
Plug for it. Whisper, Cabin Cola coming your way soon.
Well, on that note, I think we'll call it. Well, that's it then. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.